about yours? Like, you want to share a couple of your stories?
I don't know, man. I think a lot of guys make a lot of mistakes when they deal with girls. And the thing is, they don't even realize what they're doing. Like, when they make mistakes, they don't even realize. So it's good to actually talk about this and make them kind of be aware of what they do with girls. And so next time when they see the girls, they can actually, you know, uh, put themselves on board pretty much, get themselves switched on and not pretty much just not fuck up. Like, don't do stupid shit. Like, sometimes you do things that you believe you're doing the right things, but actually the things that you do, um, they are very counterproductive and they actually destroying your chances of getting with women. I mean, because that's the ultimate goal is to get the girl to like you more than a friend, not like just she kind of likes you as a friend, so to speak.
Mm. And I reckon on the point that you're talking about, guys not realizing, I can relate to that because in the past, I reckon when I think I'm doing the right thing for in during a date or whatnot, and a lot of times I do fuck up is when I get pressured. Like when I'm with a girl that is like super duper pretty, super duper hot, like I think that she's way out of my league. And even though I may have like, like even rehearsed of what to do and what to say to this girl, the confidence it wasn't enough. So and it makes it really awkward for the girl. And once you feel awkward, the girl picks up immediately, and that just immediately turns them off. And
Guess
that
what? I found a way to stand my phone up and have my earphones plugged in. How cool is that? Now it's
on
better. I don't have
on
to
a
hold it anymore.
on a book or what?
And now I was on a bottle of alcohol, but yeah. So whiskey can do more than just be drunk.
Oh yeah, for those who are watching for the first time, Owen is a whiskey collector, so make sure to check out
I'm a
his
collector of all sorts, Like I just bought some Star Wars toys as well. I posted on my Instagram story as well.
new collections, huh? New
Yeah.
hobbies.
What do you collect actually? Do you collect
Uh,
anything or not? Apart from women.
um, I I started collecting like a little bit of just spirits because I did a lot of mixologies and stuff. So,
Oh yeah. Well, like
not that
rum and
yeah, like just different types of rum and because the more drinks you learn how to make, the more alcohol you will use. So it'll be like learning new terms every single day, like it's like learning a new alcohol or liquor that you'd never even heard before. That pushes the
Well, I
taste.
thought you've done your hair. What happened to your hair?
Yeah, I was waiting for you, man. I smelled like
Oh,
shit.
come on, man.
Smelled like shit, so I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go get a shower. But yeah,
You,
next
you know
time.
the hair. You know the hair that you sent me the other day when you were taking the piss. It was actually really good.
Or like this one, the one where I was like just full fresh ass.
Yeah. You had your
Yeah.
shirt like freaking lift up like halfway and shit.
Oh yeah, one thing about that, have you ever got too drunk to the point where you fuck up a date?
Not really, because I don't normally drink when I go out.
Yeah. What about when you
It's
like I'm saying, what if like when you're actually out with friends, no intention of picking up or anything like that, but you're just at the point where you just got into God mode because of having so much
being
fun.
drunk.
Yeah, and then obviously you try hit up girls eventually, and do you agree that it would be sometimes it would be a lot more harder when you're actually drunk?
Um, it's hard to say because I don't normally drink when I go out.
Mm.
It's when I do go out, hang out with friends, I do drink. I tend to drink a little bit, and I do find that when I'm kind of half tipsy, and the words just roll out of my mouth a lot more easily.
Yeah, like
It's more. I don't know about you, but like a lot of guys want to get drunk and they just tend to say things over the top, and
yeah, a lot of
they,
that as an excuse. I reckon use getting drunk as
yeah,
an excuse.
yeah, use the alcohol, ha ha ha.
Yeah, I mean, a
Okay,
lot of girls do that too. Like, I realize a lot of girls think that simply because or they get to a certain level of drunkenness, their head just simply switches and they make decisions much more rationally. Like things just get rationalized once they are at that drunk level. Not saying that like they would use getting drunk as an excuse to have sex with the boy or whatever. But I'm just saying a lot of girls do have that like gives them like they give themselves a reason to be more confident and to give the guy the I guess go ahead. You know, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
When they're drunk, or like at least tipsy. You know.
Well, it really depends on your average charisma levels. For example, for you, I'll say that because you generally know how to communicate with girls, so that even if you go out and you get yourself drunk, like that's not gonna like make you more weird, so to speak. That will probably get you to kind of let go a bit more. All right. But for an average guy, that if they don't know what to do in general, but if you get them drunk, yes, they will let go a bit more. Like, you know, they will start making a move. But because they don't have the ability to communicate with girls in general, so being drunk will just they will just show the flaws even more, if that makes sense.
Like it boosts
So,
the confidence, but also
yeah,
more flaws.
it's like if you're a crappy dancer, when you're drunk, you're just gonna make your dance move even crappier. It's not gonna make your dance even like any better.
Yeah.
But if you're a great dancer, but you're kind of shy, and then when you're sober, but then you have a few drinks, and then later on, you know, you get a little bit tipsy, then you can actually finally let go, not think about what, you know, how others view you. That you can actually get into the dancing move, and then you can actually show your full potential in dancing. So I guess that's the same with like talking to girls with guys. Like for guys that they don't know how to communicate with girls in general, I don't think that, you know, drinking will actually boost their chances of getting with women. But a lot of guys think that they do. But
yeah, on that point though, I would suggest to not going more than 2 drinks. Like me, when I first started, I also have the anxiety of, you know, approaching people, just talking to people in general. And back then, when I used to work at a club, I have to go on stage and MC a bit. And every single time, I'll just tell myself, like, the only way I would be on stage and be confident about myself is that I'll just go 2 shots of vodka, like straight up, just bam, bam.
Jaeger bomb, yo.
Yeah, it's like I can't say it's like a placebo thing or it's just like a little push for me. Like I have to do this procedure, therefore it allows me to perform the way I wanted. And over the years, I realized that is just a buffer. Like it isn't actually something that I really need. It's just something like my head tells myself like, shit, I can't live unless I drink. And then eventually you'll get to a point where your confidence build up, and then you realize, look, you know, you actually don't even need the alcohol to be there. Alcohol is really just a bonus, if not, you know, it's just a little handicap for you. And it's really about how you think and how you like your mindset is like when you talk to girls. But yeah, I think that getting drunk is definitely a really bad sign. Like this is something I have
It's definitely one of the main mistakes that most guys do when they go out. So they use alcohol, and another thing is related to that is guys that they encourage themselves to buy girls drinks. And that's in my opinion, that's another mistake that guys do. I mean, you know, they tend to think that when they offer girls drinks and the girl's more happy to talk to the guy because the guy's buying her drinks.
On that point, a lot of the girls out there, if you're a guy listening to this, don't think for 1 second that even if a girl says yes to getting, like, allowing you to get them a drink, means that they're keen for you. They're not keen for you, okay? Like 90% are not keen for you. They're simply just there because you're nice.
Or you just put your condition in the beginning before you buy them drinks. So you know what, you can make out with me, then you can get the drink.
Yes, something like that. At least, you know, make sure, you know, if you're kidding, like, I'm just saying, don't waste money on girls simply because you feel like, oh yeah, they will be down if I get them a drink. That is absolutely false. Like, no girl.
Or even if you want to get the girl a drink, make sure they own it. Like, they have to kind of do something really meaningful or impressive that, you know, that you're really impressed by them one way or another. So, and obviously that comes to the situation that, you know, buying them drink is not going to affect your night, like your wallet. You know, if you have like $10 in your wallet, don't waste on girl like buying them a drink. You know, I guess that's one of the things that the guys need to watch out for as well, because we've been there, done that. Like I used to buy girls drink all the time.
Yeah,
and that really just they literally just use you as a wallet. They don't really see you as a person.
Hmm.
And because you offered, so they're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, and
But
you can't blame them either.
you can't. And then eventually you're like, you try to make out with them or try to make a move, and they go, oh, you know what? Thanks for the drinks, but you know, I want you to respect me as well. You know how girls want the guys to respect them?
Mm.
The girls only want the guys that actually they don't want to fuck to respect them.
Mm.
Like the girls I ever like always slept with, they never told me to respect them.
Hmm. I guess when the girl does tell you they want you to respect them, you pretty much have already done something wrong. Like I reckon,
Pretty
um,
much, yeah.
yeah, you already position yourself to be that guy, which is also the next point I want to bring up. Is just the fact that sometimes guys get too confident. Like no, not too confident. That confident is the wrong word. Too comfortable talking to a girl, and it it doesn't have any fluctuation in the conversation that you're having. I reckon. You talk about really stale, plain, boring topics that they will feel like, look, I'm just only talking to a friend. I am, I don't feel like this guy's attractive at all because, all this guy's up was asking me about how's work, how's uni going,
Oh,
instead of.
speaking of that, I was at the bar with a girl the other day, all
Mm,
right? And
mm,
then we were sitting just talking, and then, I was just having a good time, with her and stuff, and then we see a man and woman. I believe that they're on a Tinder date.
mm,
So they're sitting at the bar as well, different table, sitting at a different table, and the guy was sitting across the table with the girl. Like they're sitting at the big table, like a table of four.
mhm,
So the girl's sitting on the couch side, and the guy's sitting on the other side of the table,
mm.
and providing the table's big already, so they're kind of like on a like official interview mode or something.
Like
And then
really far.
yeah, like face to face. Yeah, like the guys here and the girls here. Like it's like face to face, but they're really far away because the table's really big.
Mm,
So and the whole time, like they were just talking about things like the girl's hobby, the girl's family, the guy's hobby. The guy loves to go skiing or some crap, and then the guy's telling her like his experience in skiing and stuff. I was just like, it sounds like they're on a first date.
mm.
I was just thinking, dude, man, like when guys do that, like, do they honestly believe telling the girl that what they love to do, or like sharing their experience with the girls, will get the girl like horny?
At least attracted. Like, don't say like let's not even touch upon just simply getting
I
them
mean,
to be.
okay, I can understand that some girls might find that, oh, this guy likes to travel, this guy likes to whatever. I'm attracted to him, but girls can be attracted to a guy as a friend. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like attraction is not just like limited to sexual partners. You
Mm,
know, you can have a friend that you're attracted to. Like, yeah, I like him as a friend,
mm,
but when when you talk about too much about yourself, like in terms of like what you love to do, or like or what you think of the world. I mean, you might get the girl to respect you as a person,
mm,
but that's not gonna drop her pennies.
mm,
Okay, and it's like one of the most like crucial things that not to do on a date, especially on the first date, is you do not talk too much about yourself. On a
mm,
date, it's most guys think that I this is the thing I made a mistake as well. I fucked up all the time back in the day. Is when I attend a date, my mindset is what can I do to impress the girl?
mm,
And that's a really really a wrong idea, like on dates, because as a man, that you want to take the girl on a date to give her an experience by yourself having experience, if that makes sense.
mhm,
And a lot of things that comes from your vibe on a date. The girl likes you is because you provided a vibe in the beginning, initially when you met her, that she enjoyed that vibe, which was sexual at some level, and it was just more like a man to a woman vibe. That hey, you're a sexier woman, I'm a confident man. I like to take you out. I want you to feel my vibe. I want you to be attracted to me. I'm attracted to you as well. It's like the vibe chemistry, right? Chemistry is not talking. Chemistry is how you feel with the others. So if you talk too much about yourself and if you let the girl talk too much about herself, then it's not that type of chemistry that you want to build with a girl on the first date or on any dates pretty much. Like you can get to know a person later on.
Yeah.
That's no problem. But on dates, it's all about how you experience the other person, like how you feel the other person and how the other person feels you. And that comes from the vibe, your eye contact, like your jokes about her, being humor about her presence, about her looks, compliment her a little bit, but not too much, but let her know that you're attracted to her on the date as well.
Mm-hmm. So
And that's
do you voice what you think about her?
Sorry?
Like you're saying just to pretty much mention how you feel about her, being upfront with her about how
being out front, but not too out front. Like you don't. I also been on dates where I fuck up is that I just compliment a girl way too much. I was too forward. I told them everything, like every kind of every fifth sentence I say, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful. I don't know how, like you're so cute and stuff. And then they're so used to it, and that becomes neediness. You don't want to do that as well. As long as she knows that you're attracted to her, and that's enough. And the rest is about how you can translate your words into action, which is your body language, which is you can hold her hands. You can even slap her, like playfully slap her leg, or by sitting next to her. That's so important. Like, I don't understand why guys want to sit across the table. That's horrible on a date. Horrible, sitting crossed. Like, if I see a guy sitting crossed,
like for me,
it's just like, yeah.
In in a square table, I would like to just always sleep right angle towards with the girl, because like sitting side by side, I understand that works as well. But for me, for the first set, I feel the intimate is from just simply sitting on a right angle. So I'm like, looking at her from 45 degrees kind of thing.
It's like this, right?
Yeah, like this, and I'm facing you, and
it's
also
me.
Within like reaching distance as well, as opposed to like sitting.
That's what I was just about to say. Like my personal rule is, as long as I don't have to lean over, I should be able to touch the girl's body part, like your arm or leg, without leaning over. Then that would do. All right.
And
as long as you're sitting,
like if it's like face to face and there's a table right, and you're pretty much letting this table cock block you.
Pretty much, yeah. The table's like, hey, you know what?
And then you look like a fucking creep as well, because if the fucking hug or kiss doesn't go right, you'll just be like standing up. You'll be like, what?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, and it's like every single girl that I've seen in my whole life to this day, that the girls that actually like me, they never ever mind if I just sat next to them. As soon as we met. Like, it's just so important. A lot of guys think, oh yeah, it's the first time, why you do this, you shouldn't sit next to a girl, you should give them provide space. That's bullshit. Like, if a girl that wants you to sit across the table with her, and she doesn't feel comfortable you sitting next to her, that means you're already in the friend zone and you're already done. Like, if you want to break that friend zone, it's really, really tough. Normally, if a girl knows that you're attracted to her, she will not mind if you sit next to her. And she will not mind if you tell her to sit next to you. As long as you're comfortable with it, then she'll be comfortable with it as well. And that's the first thing that you need to do to watch out for. Do not let the girl sit across the table with you. You always have to sit like you said, if it's a square table, you let the girl sit one side, you sit the side next to her.
I tend to let the girl sit down first, and then I, just pick either left or right of her, because once if you sat down and then she sits across from me and then you stand up again and you move, that the girl will be like, what the fuck, what are you doing?
You know what I do? Like, yeah, I used to do that, but that made me look really, really bad as a guy, right?
Exactly.
So what I do, if the girl decides to sit like across the table from you, or like, in distance, some girls do because they're shy. They're not used to it. So what I would do is I would rather say, hey, sit closer. What are you doing? I'll literally get her to sit closer than me moving towards her. Like I'll literally grab her hand and pull her closer to me. Trust me, that works so much better than you just get your ass up and try to sit next to
Yeah, that
her.
is so weird. It's like, okay, you sit down, you sit down across from you, and you're like, fuck, have to get closer. Stands up,
Yeah.
changes, moves, and then she's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I've done that before, and it's so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, and she gives a look. She's like, "Oh, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, sit your ass back, man. Give me some space." And you know what? When you do that, when you move towards her, like when you move close to her, your vibe would change to completely needy as well after that because you don't want to do that, right? You feel like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try to sit closer to her. You know, it's like I want to be needy. But if you get her to sit next to you, you're demanding, like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you sitting like so far away? You're weird. Come sit next to me. So you make it normal for you, but she's the weird one. So if she sit and then she decides to sit next to you, then you feel like you're in a winning position.
Mm.
And it's not, and also that you feel like you didn't move, so you're not the needy one. So your behavior will flow a lot more naturally than hers does. Than hers does.
Yeah, I think to add on from that, I think you tend to like to point a girl out, like call her out on something. Eh? You're like the type that would like, they've, for example,
I never used to. I never used to, but lately I just feel like if I go spend my time with a chick,
mm,
then I might as well make my time worth it. If she's wasting my time, let's say if she's on a phone, I'll tell her, hey, you're on the phone.
mm,
Like you got to set your rules. If you
mm,
don't set your rules, then she's not gonna know that what's good to you.
mm.
So
There's no
you
to them just doing anything, and then the guy is just like going with the flow or whatever. And
Most guys, yeah, they wouldn't say anything, but because they were just like, oh, I don't want to offend her, but
mm,
it's actually not good because I never used to say anything, but the girls don't really care. They just keep like, being on the phone
mm, mm.
and
No,
they let you pay for everything.
it goes both ways because I remember I had a date where I was the one like not really interested and I was the one on the phone quite a lot and the girl
Yeah,
actually calls me out and
yeah,
because of that I become more alert. I was like, well, fuck, I like she's actually interested and
yeah.
I actually felt like a dick for being on the phone. So it's actually good, I reckon, to call them out, but obviously not in a mean way. But like, yeah, get the fuck off your phone. You're wasting my time. But like, do
I
point it
actually
out.
told the girl that you're wasting my time.
Yeah, like in a humorous way, at least, like at least show it to her that that you actually care when you mention it instead of being a dick and be like, yeah, get off your fucking phone. Like at least tell her that I would love for you to respect me as well and
You know what?
um
Honestly, I reckon if you tell the girl like get the fuck off your phone, that's even better than not saying anything.
well, of course, saying something is definitely better not than just
Because
leaving
it's
it.
it's it's actually really hard for a guy to tell the girl to oh get the fuck off your phone.
Mm,
It's really hard for a guys to do that. I mean,
mm,
it's how easy for a guy to just be nice and not say anything about it.
mm,
Most guys will do that, but
mm.
it's suddenly
Not even
the
that,
hardcore.
and you have to tell her to like get the fuck off her phone. Simply just telling the girl that part is already hard enough for a guy. Because a lot of guys are scared that it might, like you said, offend the girl, and
Yeah,
that's what they think might fuck the date up. And a lot
yeah,
of times, once they think that and they do it, it's just gonna result like that because it's just what is it the whole self fulfilling prophecy thing where if you think it's gonna fucking fuck it up, then you'll definitely fuck it up. But if you're coming
yeah,
from a point of view where it's like, yo, I want you to just not be on your phone to respect me, and I want to have a great time with you, without
yeah.
even thinking of consequences or whatever. I think that will turn out way better. And plus, if she actually like don't give a fuck about you and still keeps on being on the phone, you don't even want to fucking continue the date anyways. She is actually wasting your time. So you
Yeah.
know, it's good. Like I don't see anything um bad about calling out a girl. I mean, if they can call you out for things that you're doing wrong, like for
Oh,
example,
they will. If you do something
yeah,
wrong, they'll
girls do
always
that too.
call you out
Girls
for it.
do that too. And when the girls do that, you should better fucking listen up as well because you're probably doing something wrong. That like they're not actually,
Or you can act dumb. You can be like, well, what do I do?
yeah, and then they'll point it out again. Be like, oh yeah, no, you ease the tension. You know,
Give me 1 second.
oh, oh, getting caught up by your girls. But a lot of things where, you know, like right now we're being so technical about everything. Sure, you know, it's great to have a think about and whatnot, but when it does come to a real life situation, all this stuff can simply just fucking fly out your head. Like I there's so many times where I feel like, you know, I am being overwhelmed by the girl, and I ended up just getting so uncomfortable, and I lose all my
You just don't
confidence
know
and
what to
whatever.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of things just feel like shit, man. I swear to God, I can deal with it if I'm not actually in this situation. Like, if I take a step back and I'm analyzing, I can fucking fully deal with it. But because it's actually happening right the fuck now, and it's freaking me the fuck out, and everything
Yeah.
just evaporates. You don't remember like any techniques or whatever. So it really it really takes a solid mind, a clear mind, when it comes to dating someone, and especially a really ideal type of yours. You know, like dating someone where you feel like, oh, you know, this girl's only average or whatever. Like, no, like more chances of you being confident and doing everything right, no, like 100%. But what I'm saying is, if you work out with a girl that you think it's way out of your league, you know, these are the times where you have to, you know, be more careful in things that you do, because, you know, one simple mistake, because these girls are so experienced with so many guys, because they've been out with so many, you know, probably better men
You know what?
than
I actually have a different view on this. I think that there's super high value girls that are really experienced, super high value girls, are really hot ones. They actually tend to be a lot more tolerating. Like if you make mistakes, it's actually not a big deal to them. They actually give you more chances.
like maybe simply they don't even like put that in mind at all. You know, like they don't, like, it doesn't even like concern them. Maybe perhaps they have seen enough, and they know.
And conversely, and only the average girls that, you know, they, if you make that one single mistake, they take as a huge deal, and they'll break that
Like
deal for you.
yeah,
I think that comes from insecurity as well. Like they don't want to, like, kind of, they're so insecure, so they're scared to meet the wrong guy, you know. Whereas the, like, a really abundant chicks, you know, because they're so hot and they have plenty of options, they have plenty of guys as well. So when they deal with guys, they're like, hey, you know what? It's okay if you screw up, you know.
a lot of
It's
them
not
are
a big
just
deal.
fun. Yeah, a lot of them just want to have fun as well, and
Yeah.
especially the better looking ones that you mentioned. Like, yeah, that's actually very true. The better looking girls, or better personality girls that I've dated, they are way funner compared to a lot of the mediocre ones that I've been. I hate to like put, you know, labels on, like, oh, you're looking really good girl and then this mediocre girl, but there's just a great deal of difference between a girl who knows her shit as opposed to a girl who is just out looking for a serious relationship. They are more judgmental. They are more on point and into what you do, and that's when the whole like deal breaker comes. And once you fuck up, they're like, nah, this guy's not for me. Nah, this guy's a fuck boy. Nah, I'm gonna friend with this guy. This is not good for me. You know. As opposed to a
Yeah.
lot of like better looking girls, they're just like chill, whatever, you know. Like the worst
Mm.
comes, we just won't see ever again. So they're a lot more calm. Yeah, that is something I could agree on. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and you know, it's I used to set a lot of rules for the girls as well, you know, because I just thought that was the right way to do it. But as time goes by, I kind of learned to kind of chill for it, like to learn to chill more on dates. Like when I see girls, you know, if they're you know, a bit late, or if they want to choose a place they want to go, I used to be like, no, has to be my way, right?
Mm.
But now I just feel like it's okay. They can go, like, you know, wherever they want. I mean, as long as it's not too hard for me to get to, as long as it's not too much a pain in the ass for me to get to, I'll be okay with it. I mean, you know, why not? You know, I just want to. I don't want hassle. I just want to be easygoing, because it's like I see girls like little kids. If little kids want to go somewhere, what are you going to say? You know, you're normally going to be like, okay, yeah, sure. You know, if I if I said if I said I want to spend a whole day with you, then obviously that if you want to go somewhere, I'll go with you. You know, I'm an easygoing person. I mean, you're not doing it out of neediness, but you're doing it out of, you're just a free man. You're not trying to kind of set the rule like a little stingy, uh, scarce, like a beggar. You know what I mean?
Mm. It
You
comes
don't have
back
to
to
fight for that $5.
I reckon it just comes back to like too needy and like and being just having lack of confidence. And I reckon.
Yeah. And it's a difference in insecurity as well. Like the more insecure you are, the more like picky, and because it's like if you spend $100,000 on a car, but if you're, let's say, if you're a billionaire, you're not going to tend to be as picky as, let's say, if you only own $100,000 a year.
Mm,
So it's all about like how abundant you are as well.
mm. It also depends on how chilled you are. Like something I do agree on with you as well, where the older I become now, the more dates I've been on, I become more chilled. Like I used to really think and care about what the girl think about me and how the date will end up be like. Will we have a second date or whatever, whatnot? And it totally just brings me out of the zone of being myself. Because once I think so much
Mm.
about this back then, I get so self cautious. I I would it would become like the whole what's that what is it, analysis paralysis thing, where you
Yeah.
overthink so much.
Overthink it. Yeah.
Yeah, you overthink it, and then a lot of times it's not even like as bad as you think or as serious as you think. Like a lot of girls also just want to have a fun time, like you being fucking needy, you being overreacting, and trying to put on an act already shows that you are very insecure about yourself to begin with, and also um, you're not believing in yourself. Like I tend to relax a lot more when it comes to dating, and even my body language. I know. In the past, I used to be really like upfront to them, like really in the face. Now I tend to sit back a lot more, just chillax. I don't even really care about like sometimes I don't even care about what I wear, going out on the date. I simply just feel like I'm being reasonable. I'm not making a big fuss out of anything. Um, Whatever she wants, most likely I'll say yes to it unless it's like a really ridiculous request or whatever. But what you said about like letting the girl, like waiting for the girl for like 30 minutes, whatever. Now I went for a girl for like an hour, and I used to kind of get mad, but now I'm just like, if the date turns out to be kind of great, I can kind of work. Like it's definitely worth it. It's worth the wait, you know.
Well, for me, I don't mind waiting because when I wait, I just approach other girls.
Yeah, just to kill
I,
time.
I,
Yeah,
I
for me.
literally, there was one time I was waiting for the girl and she was like 40 minutes late. And within that 40 minutes, I got myself like a mini instant date.
Yeah.
Like I approached I think I approached three girls while I was waiting for her. And then the third girl that I ended up taking her for ice cream.
Mm.
And then we had instant date and I was actually instant makeout as well, I remember. And then after that, I got the ice cream girl phone number, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" I told her straight up that I was actually waiting for my date, and she
Mm.
laughed as well. She was like, "Oh, and now you're on a date with me?" I'm like, "Yeah," and that just made the whole thing so much more interesting. And she actually wanted to meet my date as well,
Mm.
and but she
Instantly
was
wing
my
girl
date
you.
was sorry.
Instantly wing woman you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because and also when you have a girl next to you to wing you, man, like that makes things so much easier.
Oh fuck yeah! Like, cause it already with the boundary of the girl thinking that you could be any type of a creep. Like, I don't know why. Like,
Yeah,
when you're with a girl and you walk up to another girl, they instantly just drop all defense mode and just become like, oh
yep,
wow, other girls
yep,
there. Therefore, this guy
100%.
must be cool. Like, like it doesn't happen a lot, but when I do have a girlfriend with me, man, she fucking carries it all night for me. And I have this girl that I used to hang out with. I still hang out with whenever I go to Hong Kong when I go out. Like she's always just there, just chilling, and she's having fun too. We're really good mates, and whenever we go out, I would like fucking push some guys towards her, and she'll like go and introduce some girls to me, and like instantly once the girl open the three guys up, be like, yo, yeah, this is my friend Nelson, this is my friend blah. They'll be like 100% more genuine to, you know, even just come shaking your hand and just starting a quick conversation with you, as opposed to you cold approaching by yourself, where, you know, it really depends, because again, a lot of guys don't know how to approach, and for a lot of girls who have experienced really guys in a really negative way, has already like prejudged the prejudged guys that hitting up girls on the street are all players. They are all fuckboys and whatever, you know. Whereas if there's a girl there, it just eases the moment. Like, it eases the tension like that.
And also for the other girls, it's the brand new experience as well. I mean, most guys, when they have a girl, they don't approach other women. But who the fuck does that? Like, you know, a guy that already has a girl next to him and he doesn't care, and he goes to approach other women to add more to the group. And that's more like, you know, girls want to have fun as well.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, so
provided guys aren't like in a relationship and there's no like restrictions and whatnot, I don't see why you can't, you know, approach other girls when
exactly.
you're with a girl already. You know, sometimes the girl actually don't even want you to be there. Like, sometimes the girl actually want you to fuck off and go have fun with your friends, and she can go out alone. You know.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's like, not that I don't want to fuck, like, you don't want to like annoy your wing woman too much either, because, you know, you're out together having fun, but, you know, it's always about, you know, learning and having new experiences. And if you guys are always going to be together, it's like hanging out with the same bunch of guys every single weekend. You know, the same routine, going out. You know, you have the same wingman. They say the same thing. Things just get really repetitive. And having a different experience, where having like a wing woman, fuck, that just changes the experience so much.
And also having guy friends next to you will always fuck shit up for you.
Oh yeah, like it also, because you start thinking subtly as well, thinking like, oh shit, I'm being judged by my friends. My friends would if I get rejected, my friends are gonna, like, you know, judge me for it and all that crap, and it fucks with your mind right up.
And also, like, we all know that, you know, our friends don't normally know what to do. Like, all your guy friends or my guy friends, they probably don't know what to do in that situation where you have girls and they can't really analyze what to do in that particular situation, because they don't have the reference experiences in a similar, you know, situation. So therefore they're gonna be like, oh, it's bros for hoes, man. Like, you know, you gotta stick with the bros, you know, like, even though that, you know, they're never gonna be happy that to let you go to actually get laid. Or they're either not happy with that, or they'll try to cop block you by trying to butt in and try to talk to the girl instead of just let you talk to the girl. Like, try to help you to isolate. That's why I find that when I go out.
Well, we actually have quite a lot
Sorry?
of viewers today. Like, a lot of people came and had a little listen, and one of my friends actually listened to us, and she hasn't left the combo yet, and she's from Hong Kong.
Well, I guess, you know, whoever's listening can't go wrong with our advice, because, you know, the thing is, what we do, the thing about is that we don't, when we talk about this kind of stuff, we actually been through it. Like, I've been there, done that. We made so many mistakes with the girls that it's actually quite interesting for us to talk about as well, because, you know, we, like me and you, even with just like, we share fuck up. Oh, she just laughs. She's like, I'm listening.
Yeah, because
She give a high five for it.
Yeah, high five right here. Yeah.
So how's Hong Kong?
Oh, you're asking her, right?
No, I was thinking, well, both of you are asking you as well.
Hong Kong's fucking great, man. I miss Hong Kong. I want to go back. I want to try my best to go back in March, because of the store opening, and Australia's just so fucking shit, man. It's so boring. It's nothing.
Really?
Like, I don't feel like going anywhere here at nighttime, especially. Like, plus getting to places is just so hard here.
Well, you're in Brisbane, so, but in Sydney it will be a little bit different as well.
Well,
But
I
then
mean,
again, it's not that much better.
You guys have better train system, whereas our bus system's fucking shit. Taxi and Uber is fucking expensive just to simply getting out to the CBD. You know, one trip there is really like $40-50. it's so not fucking worth it because it's often dead as well. Like there's not much people out. Like the only day you're expecting to meet some people when you go out is probably like a Saturday. Apart from that, go on a Friday, you know, you really have to dig deep to find like a decent bar or a
So
pub.
how do you know this Hong Kong chick who's listening to our podcast now?
She, the
You called approached her?
No. She actually no. I perhaps it's either I have approached her because of some school event, because I was running a club not last year, and then
Yeah.
I think she's one of the presidents of one of the Hong Kong uni social clubs or whatever, and
Yeah.
then
Is she a
but it
nerd?
never got to meet each other. I think because like when she came on, I already like finished with all the party and stuff,
Is
and
she a
now
nerd with the like Harry Potter glasses or not?
I don't know. I think she gives me off the she's the smart type, but in the same time, I think she knows how to have fun. And
Book smart or street smart?
huh?
What's the name? Like Christy or something, alright?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. And then now she's
Is
in
she
Hong Kong.
invited to Australia?
She was in Australia. Oh, and now
Uh,
I think she's concluding her studies in. Okay, should we share too much about her privacy? I don't know if she wants people to know too much about
yeah.
her. But anyways, yeah, she's in Hong Kong. She's coming back soon. Yeah. Anything else you wanna add?
Keep on a hush hush, hush hush, you know.
It would be great if she can like just constantly like message, or maybe she's just having us on the background and she's like just oh she
Just
is
like I'm listening, you know.
oh shit.
I was like, we know you're listening. We know.
Well, I mean, it'll be great if you want to join our conversation even next time when we have a topic that you want to talk about. You know, is there
I just want
anything
to
like
know. I just want to know if she wears an Harry Potter glasses.
I don't think she does. Like, I think she is more of the nah. I don't think I can't imagine her wearing Harry Potter glasses.
I know what you imagine.
But yeah, she is currently in
Mm.
Hong Kong. I wish I can be in Hong Kong with her because Brisbane is so shit. Don't come back, dude. Don't come back to Brisbane, Christy. Don't come back. Hong
Yeah,
Kong
come
is
to Sydney instead.
yeah, man. I'm actually going to Melbourne next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for a work trip, and then I'm gonna hit up one of my mates down in Melbourne, and hopefully we're gonna go out for a night.
Yeah, Melbourne's good.
Melbourne is chilled, and the fact that everyone
It's very
parties,
trendy as well.
yeah, people party until fucking late in Melbourne.
There's no lockout in Melbourne, eh?
Nah, they party till
Yeah.
like seven
4
in
a.m. in the morning.
7 a.m. in the morning, and then they have what they call it as like the afternoon club or something. It's
Yeah.
like an after party of that 7 a.m. party. You
Yeah.
just go there, and because everyone's so drugged and fucked up,
Yeah.
they lose sense of time and stuff, and the room is pitch black, obviously. So they don't even know
Yeah.
to go in and just keep pumping, and then like they don't even finish till like 1 o'clock the next.
Man, pitch black, eh?
Mm.
So even if you like grab some girl's ass, they don't even know who it is.
I don't think they even know they grabbed someone's ass to begin with.
That's the kind of party I want to
Yeah,
attend.
like Melbourne is fucking hard when it comes to party. Like they just know.
Hmm.
Like less about status, more about just enjoying. Like
You know what? I think I was heard. Like I was told by some of my friends that the beauty of Hong Kong is actually the late night food place, like the food stands. Like you can just go out and eat, and people just eat and drink, and you know, like outside on the street.
well, you can pretty much go out any time of the day, and you can expect to find food. Unlike here, you know, the only option you have is probably like Macca's. You know,
Yeah. Oh
I mean,
man, I went to Tamworth, and all the shops just closed at 9 o'clock. And like even Macca's, like I just wanted to try something that's not Macca's. But all
yeah,
I could find was Macca's or KFC. Even KFC was shut, so only Macca's for me.
man, like today in Gold Coast, everything closed by 5 today because it's Sunday, and I'm just like, I feel like a Subway,
Yeah.
and I didn't find one.
You didn't find a Subway, eh?
And I went to the Subway, and then there's nothing open after 4. And I was like, fuck, dude. bit whole.
So what's the so the girls in Hong Kong, are they any different from girls in Australia? I mean, I'm talking about Asian compared to Asian girls.
Um, it's really like like a split thing. Like there's never like a middle point for Hong Kong girls. It's either they're super duper chilled or they're super duper like resting bitch face type girl that just don't give a
So
fuck.
what's Christy like, the resting bitch type face or
She's more of the having fun type, but also nerd. Like
okay.
she's a nerd having fun type. I would say that's the vibe she gave me.
Okay.
Because also people who live in Hong Kong, they're more down to chill for like, for example, just having like happy hour or whatever, as opposed to here girls like to get like go out and get lipped. It's a
So how
totally
do they like how do the girls in Hong Kong that how do they take say cold approach on the street? Do they take the well or not really?
it really depends on the guy themselves. I'm pretty sure because I've court approached a few girls in Hong Kong, and especially like if you go like to the clubbing district, everyone's so
Yeah.
friendly. Everyone's like because it's really international because everyone talks to each other. Everyone's really nice too.
So what do you
Obviously,
say? You just be like, hey, you know what? You're cute as fuck. My name is
uh,
Nelson.
I just like to go to 7-Eleven because you can drink on the street in Hong Kong. You can just literally go in, grab yourself like a bottle of Corona or Guinness, whatever, and just walk
Yeah.
around. And this is what I do. Like I just sip, going up to anyone, guys or girls, just cheers, and I just go from there. And it's so fun. Like I tend to like going out by myself sometimes. Like I don't even need anyone. I can
So
just
much better. So much
yeah.
better.
It's just so free. You don't have anyone to like fall back to, like that pulls you back or anything like that. You can simply go out and you can meet a bunch of fucking people because no one knows you, and you can technically do anything. You
Yeah,
know?
you can take a big shit and let it stink. No one will even realize who it. But you know, but in Australia, like we say that don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. Because everyone knows each other. Like you can't do
Yeah.
anything really. You know,
Because if you
everyone.
create like a bad rep like in your town,
Mm,
then everyone's
mm,
gonna know. You know, like they post on Facebook,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
more people will know. Then
yeah,
you know, for some reason, that sometimes that even the some people that you thought they will never know, but they end up knowing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook is so toxic nowadays. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it so much.
yeah. That's why I disabled my Facebook.
Mm. Like I'm really close. Like if it weren't for like social media and stuff of my channel, I would have deleted Facebook so long now. Like I don't feel like I'm getting anything. Like I only use Facebook to surf to surf the like wrestling and just all the groups I follow. I don't even care. I don't even watch or do like care about anything that my friends post. Like I'm not saying that I hate my friends or anything. It's just stuff like that. Everything's so generic and fucking. It's either like right now, all I see is just people getting engaged and married, getting babies. If not, they are. I don't even know what the fuck people post for. Man. I'm just going through my Facebook nowadays. It's just memes. You know, sharing memes, tagging each other in memes. That's it. That's really what Facebook has become. Like before Facebook, it's something where I can get to chat to people where I haven't seen forever. Like right now, there's still something like you can organize an event or like we're at like our high school reunion coming soon. You know that's all good, but despite all that, Facebook has lost its like it used to connect people. Now it's all about fame. You know, everyone
Yeah.
just about the image. Like everyone has something to rant. Oh yeah, ranting. Facebook has become like a ranting platform. You know, they're like not satisfied
Well,
with
it's like
something.
freaking. I hate people. I hate school. I hate the
Yeah, like
world.
oh,
I
they're in the
hate
hospital,
women. I hate men.
like in the hospital, whatever. Fucking, they're always like those ones. They take a photo of the hand and then like a needle stuck in the fucking hand, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking sick." Like, fuck you, man. Like, seriously, go tell someone. Go tell somebody cares. Like, private message them. Don't fucking
Wait,
tell the whole world.
remember there was a guy. Remember there was a guy called Teddy.
Teddy, no.
He's like some woke dude, and he used to post all the rant videos on YouTube. He's like, "Oh, my
Right.
name is Teddy. Today I'm gonna talk about Facebook," and he started like
Yeah.
like ranting about Facebook for about a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just waved at you. I think that's from your friend list.
Yep.
Ayan5.
I actually met this girl on Tinder from Tinder.
Ayan5. High five.
Her name's actually Yan. but I guess A is the whole A.
That's why I was meant to say, hey, Yan, high five. But she left when I said high five.
But
Oh,
yeah.
maybe she just meant like bye, with that wave thing.
Mm.
Can you tag someone under the comment section or not really?
You might can actually. I think you can. But doing
Did you add that the Whiskey Girls
that
collection?
might actually fucking.
Sorry?
I haven't added her to the combo. I haven't added her to the combo. Oh, am I dropping? Fuck! Like I shouldn't have touched the comment thing.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll add her in next time. We'll PM her next time, and then we'll have a chat with her.
Yeah.
She seems pretty.
Oh, do you use WeChat or not?
Yeah. I use WeChat mainly for work though.
Okay. I reckon WeChat is better, man.
WeChat is a lot better, but they don't do like screen stuff. Who's this Wei Hong? Fei Hong?
I think he's one of the whiskey guys. Yeah.
Is he one of your friend? Because he's Wei. And you're
one
Wei
of
too.
one of whiskey guys.
All right, man. I think that's enough for today. You reckon?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, man. So basically, what happened is, the mistakes that we made on dates, and those mistakes that usually is pretty hard to tell because when you're making it, you believe you're doing the right thing. So I'll say that for a lot of guys that are listening, even girls, just when you're on a date with a woman, if you're thinking that something that you're doing is right, you're probably either doing it wrong. And something that you're not doing it because you believe that it's the wrong thing to do, that's probably the right thing to do. And that's all I can say. And
psychology it.
Pretty much. It's something that you feel like you're gonna fuck shit up, that's probably what you should be doing. So next time we are out with a woman.
Yeah, but do obviously just take that with a grain of salt because it's really situational as well. It really
everything. Yeah, it's based on situation as well.
Yeah.
But in most situations, generally speaking, it is what you're afraid to do. Something that you're not doing that's fucking you up. So next time if you're on a date with a girl that you believe you did everything right, and after the date that you send a text message, she stopped replying, or you can't get her on the second date, or you can't get her to actually like you, and then eventually she says, hey, you're a really nice guy, I like you as a friend, that probably means that when you initially took her on a date, that you were so afraid of doing something that you believed was the wrong thing to do, that you did not do it. And then you played it safe. And then she got completely turned off. She didn't feel the vibe at all. And now she sees... What's that?
I'm saying she probably would feel a vibe but that's only probably that you're a good friend to her.
Yeah, so you played it safe. So she thinks you're nice. Because you're so respectful, you don't want to take a risk. And she doesn't want to offend you for it. And she's like, you know what, you're a nice guy. I like you as a friend. So that's it, no more. Because you wasted her time. She gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you didn't take the chance. You didn't actually go for it. Yeah. So next time, if you're on a date, if you think something you believe that if you do it, that might fuck your chances, do it. That's the thing that will get her attracted to you. Or, granted, it might fuck you up too. But hey, you know what? You win some, you lose some, play to win.